Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back for another video. Let's take a break from the full swing stuff and let's talk about some wedges in this video today, okay? So season's coming for probably half the golfing population where the weather is getting better. We're gonna go outside soon. We wanna hit better wedge shots around the green, whether it's partial wedge shots, 50, 60, 70 yards, or greenside chips. Let's talk about some of those shots, okay? So I've mentioned in some of my previous videos before, some of the short game videos from longer time ago, where I say I like to keep things pretty neutral. I don't really like to cut across the ball too much, right? Let's really build on that. When we see people hit 40, 50, 60 yard shots, right? Those partial wedge shots, those half wedge shots. I see a lot of people try to set up open, weight on the front, and then really try to cut across it. But let's not really do that, because the more often than not, when I see people do that, they also struggle with hitting these partial shots. They struggle with contact, and for most amateur golfers, contact is key, okay? You need to have some predictable contact to be able to calibrate your distances to hit the ball to the desired result. So what we want to do instead of swiping across it, let's feel that mini loop that we talk about in the full swing, right? I'll tell some of my clients this as well. Feel a little bit of a mini loop in your half wedge. Just feel like you come a little bit more from the inside, because you can maintain your width a little bit better, you can maintain your depth a little bit better, and chances are when you do that, the contact and the energy transfer from the club to the ball is usually a little bit more consistent, a little bit more predictable, okay? So how you do this is this, okay? Let's set up 50-50 here. A 50-50 stance pretty neutral. I'm not too open, I'm not too close. Let's start out pretty neutral here. And if I make my backswing where I just turn and then I feel a little bit of a loop, you can see this is a very inside out feeling swing, okay? I don't really care what goes on in the follow through side at this moment. For most players, if they do something better in the downswing side, the follow through side will improve as well, okay? So let's really focus on the downswing side first. Let's really focus on in the backswing. Let's not lift, because for most people cutting across it, they lift out, they swipe and cut across, okay? Let's think about turn and then loop it through. So let's try. If I turn and loop, you can see me throw my arm hand club unit back and down to come from the inside. And you can also see I've hit a draw there, okay? Right start, left spin for me as a righty. That's a great sign that you're doing something right in terms of delivering this club from a looped position, okay? I think a lot of people will really benefit from making sure you feel this loop in these half wedges. I've carried that 42 yards, love it. Let's try again. Really feeling like all you do is turn and then you loop as you turn it through the shot, and whatever happens, happens on the follow through side, okay? So let's try. Turn and loop. And again, great contact. I carried that 40 yards. Things are pretty consistent in terms of the delivery right now. I really think that for a lot of amateur golfers, if they think turn and loop instead of stance open, lift, and swipe across, I really think that people will hit better shots that way. Not to mention, a lot of players who often lift and swipe, the ball often goes left for right-handed golfers, okay? If you loop it, the follow through would be less left, which will help you push the ball more straight towards your target or even slightly right. So let's do one more good one. Turn and loop. Again, I've hit a really good little right to left shot, really good contact. That's what we want to do, okay? So if you struggle with hitting half wedges, doesn't matter 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 yards, or whatever it may be, struggle with the contact, struggle with consistency, let's really try to feel like all you do is turn in the backswing with no lift and then loop things back and down, okay? This is pretty much the same wedge system swing. The wedge system is still the template we're building to help you get those desired distance references. Just to improve the contact and the consistency of it, we're going to add this mini loop into it as well, okay? So hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.